Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I wanted to do the exact look that I was wearing in my latest January favorites video. It was highly requested by you guys, and in my opinion, I think it's a more sexy, sultry type of Valentine's Day look. I know I've posted a lot of Valentine's Day looks for this year, but this is the very last one that I wanted to make sure that I did for you guys. This is for those of you who want to have like a night look, like really super sexy. I really like this one. It's a lot different, and I think you guys should give it a try. Even though it is dramatic, I think it's very fun to wear. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one, and let's go ahead and get right into the tutorial. Alright, so the very first thing that we're going to be doing is applying a moisturizer as usual. This is the Benefit Total Moisture Facial Cream. I always use this in like every single makeup tutorial. I really like it a lot because it does bring a lot of moisture to my skin. I have pretty dry skin and this really helps. This is the CoverGirl 3-in-1 foundation. I can't remember the exact shade I have it in. I think it might be warm beige, but I'm just applying this with a beauty blender all over my face, and that reaction that you just saw right there was because I was so excited about how the coverage is with this foundation. It is really nice, and I do feel like it kind of has a little bit of a powdery finish, so you don't really have to use a powder over top of it to set it in place. I mean, honestly, it's going to stay there all day. This is a really good drugstore foundation. Next, we're going to go in with this shade called Peach Smoothie. This is from Makeup Geek. Actually, all the shadows I'm going to be using today are from Makeup Geek. This is definitely one of my favorites though because it is completely matte. It sort of has an orangey undertone to it, but basically it is the color of my skin, just like a tad bit darker, just a tad. So what it's going to do is make the crease appear darker but in a much more even way so that you can't see all the discoloration and redness on my eye. It's just going to deepen that crease area up and also provide as a nice transition color between all the other shadows that we're going to be using. So I like to blend this out really far because this is the color that I want to be seen above all the other ones. So this is Revlon Photo Ready Eye Art in Topaz Twinkle. We'll be using the eyeshadow side first and applying this all over the entire lid area from the inner corner to the outer corner. Definitely try not to get this up too far into the crease. You really want to focus this just on the lid, and this is such a gorgeous like taupe shade with shimmer in it. We are going to go over later with the glitter to make it even more intensified, but that's going to be it for now. So going back into the crease, we're going to be using this shade called Cupcake, which is sort of like a raspberry shade. It's definitely got some cooler pink undertones to it. Take a pointed blending brush and really just focus on blending this out, mainly in the outer corner of the eye, but you also want to bring this in just a tad because what this is going to do is help shape and define the eye more. So I'm just blending away till it looks even all over, and then we're going to be going in with this shade here, which I forgot actually the exact shade. I'm going to put it down in the description box, but with a pencil brush we're going to apply this directly where the lid stops and where the crease begins. This is what is really going to provide that contrast between the lid and the crease. It is such a gorgeous like darker raspberry shade, basically the darker version of the shade Cupcake. I'm just taking this through the entire crease from the inner corner to the outer corner and then going through and blending out with the same brush that we used for Cupcake and just smoothing everything out, making sure that it is blended and that all the shades look really nice sitting together. Okay, so now we're going in with the glitter from the other side of that Revlon Photo Ready Eye Art to the entire lid area from the inner corner to the outer corner. Again, you want to try and stay away from the crease, and you also want to let this dry before you look up too much. It does need a few minutes, otherwise it's going to get into that crease area and the glitter is going to go everywhere. So this is really nice though because it does add more dimension to the eye, and I feel like it's just that extra additional step to make the look really pop. Now we're going to be going in with, I believe this is called Mocha. It is a matte, sort of medium to dark brown, and with an angled brush, I am applying this as close as I possibly can to those lashes and basically creating winged out eyeliner with this. And now the reason why I didn't choose black is because I feel like brown is a lot more natural looking. I think black would have been a little bit too overwhelming, especially with all this color on the lid. So I decided to go with brown just for a more softer look. Then I'm going to be going in with lashes. These are my favorites, and so far reading the comments, I think these are the ones that you guys like to see most on me. I mean, I think they really fit my eye nice because they are on the smaller side. These are from ESQIDO. I think I'm saying the name right. I'll have the link in the description box, and I'm just applying them with a little bit of lash glue and some tweezers. I'm going over with this e.l.f. gel liner in black and a angle brush and just patting this on right over top. And not only is it going to hide the lash glue, but also it's going to help blend those fake lashes in better with your natural lashes. So that's it now for the entire top portion of the eye look. We will be going back into the lower lash line in just a bit, but I wanted to take you guys through what I will be doing for the rest of the face. So for concealer, I'm using this for the very first time. It is by Maybelline, and it's kind of cool. It has like a little sponge on the top of it, and that's where the liquid dispense is from. And I'm just applying this underneath of the eye area to hide any under eye circles, which I don't really have much of, but I do like to apply this sort of like as a highlight, just to bring the center of my face out more. And then I'm bringing it down towards my nose a little bit on my lip area, and then all the way back to the hairline. And I'm just doing this, repeating the same step on the other side. And I'm blending this in with a beauty blender, which is my favorite way to do this because I feel like it gives that nice airbrushed look. You can blend in your concealer though with a foundation brush or with your fingers if you prefer, but this is definitely my favorite way to do it. So then I flip the beauty blender over and I blend the concealer in with the foundation, and then I also went ahead and applied some of that concealer as a highlight to the tip of my nose and a little bit on my forehead and blended that out as well. Now we're going to go in with the Anastasia contour kit, and I'm taking the two lightest shades from the palette. One of them has more of a yellowiness undertone to it, the other one's more pink. I actually mixed the two together, and I'm applying this with my e.l.f. blush brush to set all the concealer in place. Then I decided to go in with this e.l.f. kabuki brush for the very first time. I didn't realize how large it was until I started trying to pick up some of that brown contour shade from the Anastasia contour kit. This thing is humongous. Like, it is literally the size of my cheek, but I do think it works really well. Like you can see, it definitely contoured my cheekbone really nicely. I do have a smaller forehead, so it was kind of hard to blend out this brown shade up there, but I think for the cheeks it's really nice. Now I'm going in with this lighter brown shade and more of a pointed brush and contouring my nose very lightly with it. And now I'll be using Havana blush. This is from Benefit. I know a lot of you guys were saying that Dallas is getting discontinued. I've been reading it in the comment section from you guys, and that is definitely very sad because you all know I like to use that one all the time. So I'm trying to start loving a new one, and this one is nice. It has a purpley undertone to it, and it definitely works really well with all the eye looks that I've ever done so far. It is a really good everyday blush. And then here I'm going in with some highlight on the tip of the nose and the cheekbones just to draw some light into the center of the face, and that was Physicians Formula's shimmer palette in Warm Nude. And then this is the very last thing for the entire makeup look besides the lower lash line. This is the Lime Crime Velveteen in Salem. This is the brown one. I definitely think that you have to be super confident to wear a shade like this because I won't lie, not a lot of people walk around wearing brown lipstick, but I think with the right look, it definitely is nice, and also I think with the right occasion. So something like for Valentine's Day, going out, like a night out with your friends or with your boyfriend or something like that, I think this would be really nice. So then I'm just going in with some concealer and just lining out that bottom lip area because that usually tends to get a little bit messy for me. The top lip I'm usually better at applying. So that's it for now. I'm going to change really quickly into my red dress. This is so beautiful. I love this dress so much. It is cool. I feel like Spider Woman or something. But it is from LuLu's. If you guys want to check it out, I'll put it in the description box. So for the lower lash line, I am using this eyeliner from CoverGirl. It's just a dark brown shade, and I'm lining my waterline with this and also like dragging this down onto the lower lash line because I really wanted this bottom lash line to be super smoked out and really dark, but not using black because I feel like that would be a little too dark. So dark brown is like the perfect shade for this, and I'm just taking a pencil brush and blending this out very lightly, and then I am going to go back in just a second and apply more of that dark brown eyeliner to the waterline just to darken things up once more again. This is literally to the T exactly what I was wearing in my January favorites video. If you guys want to go back and look at that video, I'll put it down in the description box for you so you can see kind of what it looks like while I'm talking more. But I really do like this one. It's a lot different than any of the other looks I've ever done before. So then I'm going in with some Rimmel Lash Accelerator Mascara and applying this to those bottom lashes. Again, you guys have like heard me talk about this all the time, but this is definitely one of the best mascaras for the lower lashes because it doesn't smudge or smear throughout the day, and it really does help define each individual lash. I really like it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope this is what you guys wanted to see from me for my last Valentine's Day looks. I know I got a lot of requests for it. Let me know if any of you guys decide to try this out and how it goes. Hopefully you guys all have a really good Valentine's Day, and I'll see you in my next video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and if you haven't already, please check out my latest video. It is a softer Valentine's Day look. I used all drugstore products. And then please subscribe and check out my friend Ashley. This is her video. She did a drugstore no makeup look, which was absolutely gorgeous. Definitely go over to her channel and say hi to her. Tell her I sent you guys. But that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.